If you're running your business mostly by yourself, you've probably seen people use ChatGPT to write emails, captions, and entire content calendars. That's not where it earns its place in my business, because when AI does all your thinking, your business starts sounding like everybody else. I use ChatGPT differently, not to think for me, but to think with me. These are the 4 ways I use ChatGPT to run my business solo, and number 1 has changed some of my biggest business decisions. If we haven't met, I'm Efwa. I help women use AI as leverage to build profitable businesses without a big team, a big budget, or giving up their lives. Number 4, I use ChatGPT to break my tunnel vision. When you've stared at the same idea for too long, you stop seeing it clearly. For me, this happens all the time with YouTube thumbnails. I have the title and understand the promise, but after an hour, I can't tell whether the concept is interesting or I'm just sick of it. So I don't ask ChatGPT to design the final thumbnail. I ask it to show me the angles I'm too close to see. Let me show you using this exact video. The title is How I Use ChatGPT to Run My Business Solo. Let's see what it gives me. Okay, 6 of these I would probably toss, but this one right here, I wouldn't have landed on that by myself. So the AI doesn't make my thumbnail. For you, it might be your packaging, a proposal, or a sales page. Hand ChatGPT the concept, not the final decision. Number 3, I use ChatGPT when I'm stuck at zero. Solo business owners lose hours to the blank page, trying to find the perfect idea, offer name, or first sentence. So I stopped starting from blank. I make ChatGPT generate the raw pile, then I choose the direction worth developing. When I was developing my free training, Build Your AI Team, I already had the name, but the pieces inside still felt flat. So I asked ChatGPT to throw different angles at me until one clicked, framing the training around building your own AI marketing team, operations team, and sales team. ChatGPT didn't choose the direction. It gave me enough material to recognize the right direction when I saw it. Then I asked one more question. What are you basing that recommendation on? That tells me whether it has a real reason or it's basically just guessing. Either way, I get the decision faster. When you're stuck at zero, make ChatGPT hand you the pile. Then use your judgment to choose what's worth building. Number 2, I use ChatGPT to see my business through the customer's eyes. When you work alone, there's no teammate asking, does this make sense? Why would somebody hesitate? So I make ChatGPT borrow the skeptical customer's brain. Otherwise, it becomes a very enthusiastic assistant telling me everything sounds great. Before I set the price for my academy, I pasted the offer into ChatGPT and said, hey, don't reassure me. Like, assume you're a stretched thin solopreneur who has already been burned by online gurus. Where do you flinch? What makes you think this might not work for you? The objection that surfaced was that the offer could sound like another big course filled with information without enough proof that the student would leave with a working business system. So that was the objection I needed. Don't reassure me. AI tends to mirror your framing. When you need an honest read, tell it who to be and what to challenge. Before you send the important email or publish the sales page or set the price, make ChatGPT look at it through the eyes of the person you need to convince. And number 1, the one I would never give up, is using ChatGPT to argue against my decisions. This isn't about customer perception. This is about what could go wrong if I move forward. Before I commit meaningful time, money, or attention to a new offer, launch, or major content bet, I make ChatGPT attack the plan. Not support it, attack it. Because I know I have confirmation bias. Once I get excited about an idea, I get very good at collecting reasons it will work and ignoring the reasons it might not work. One example of this was when I launched this channel by publishing 4 videos at once. I was starting from zero with no promotion and without telling my existing network. So the goal was to give YouTube enough content to understand the channel and give a new viewer more than one video to watch. One point changed my approach. Publishing 4 videos at once would only help if they felt connected enough for someone who discovered one to naturally want to watch another. So 4 unrelated videos wouldn't create the momentum just because they went live on the same day. So I became much more intentional about the order, the topics, and how one video led into the next. I was glad ChatGPT told me that before I published, not after. Sometimes ChatGPT confirms that the plan is solid. Sometimes it catches an assumption that could have cost me weeks or months. Either way, I make a better decision because I heard the strongest case against me before I spent the money. Before your next major commitment, don't only ask ChatGPT how to make the idea work, ask why it might fail. All four of these have one thing in common. ChatGPT isn't doing my job for me. It gives me more angles, gets me off the blank page, shows me the customer's perspective, and challenges my assumptions. But I'm still bringing the taste, the judgment, the context, and the lived experience. That's the difference between AI replacing your judgment and AI multiplying it. If you want to go beyond using ChatGPT here and there and start building an AI team across marketing, operations, and sales, my free mini course will walk you through it. It's called Build Your AI Team, and the link is in the description. ChatGPT is the tool I reach for when I need to challenge or expand my thinking. For longer, context-heavy business work, my day-to-day course is Claude. They play different roles. In that one, I break down why I use Claude and where I think it outperforms ChatGPT. Watch that one next. Hey, you don't need a big team or a big budget. You need leverage. AI is your leverage. Keep building and keep it casual.